Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Leos. Oh yeah. All right, let's get into this for you. Let's see, how do you feel about your person? You may know them or not, but let's find out how you might be connecting. This may be a twin flame, soulmate, or divine connection. That could be, this is something that you're going to feel about this person, or this excitement about this person coming in that you know is coming. We want to know what is coming for you or coming in for you. Um, let's find out about how you feel about this person. Candles. You may feel very magical. You may be trying to call in your love. You might try to manifest here, I'm getting, on the moon cycles. Right. Rebirth. Now, I'm feeling like with this rebirth, this may be a new you. This is not the same version that you once were at one certain point in your life. I feel like you've grown, you've matured, and possibly even realized what you're looking for when it comes to love. You're not going to do the things that you used to do. I feel like you might be putting more boundaries in place and keeping up with those boundaries as to have somebody not take advantage of you and your kind heart. I feel like somebody here may be born in the winter here months with all the snowflakes here and the snow, and maybe even fire signs here. Um, Leo, Aries, and Sag. So maybe Sag, I'm picking up. Maybe that's your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. This also could be somebody in the winter months. I'm kind of getting with the earth signs. So maybe Capricorn, Sag, Capricorn, or I'm also getting Scorpio. I know there's, water, it's kind of shadowed, but it almost looks like there's water running past there that's frozen. So I'm almost feeling like there's a lake behind there somewhere, kind of getting frozen water. So maybe Scorpio, the winter months here. So Scorpio, Sag, and Capricorns may be the ones that you may have in your birth chart. You are going to have some type of prosperity coming through. Now, this may be what this person is, how you're feeling about this person. Homeland and foundation. This is somebody that is going to be stable. This is somebody that maybe has one of those signs. This may not be you. This is how you are feeling about your person, right? So you may feel this person's very magical, that they magically come in. You've manifested this possibly on the moon signs or cycles. And I'm getting rebirth could mean that you know this person already. Maybe you don't know them well. Maybe you've seen them around town. Maybe they've seen you online. Maybe you've chatted with them for some reason online. Maybe it's a dating site. Maybe it's something coming through. Maybe you don't know who this person is at all. Maybe it's just a random meeting. But this person is going to bring in some type of prosperity for you. I feel like if they are not the ones that have the money, you might have the money. Now, you're feeling really good about this person. When they come in, you're going to feel like this is your person. This is going to be magical. This is going to be stable. This is going to be somebody that is grounded. And I'm getting any of those signs, the earth signs, water sign, and fire sign. I'm not really getting much air here. Um, Maybe Aquarius is in here. Aquarius might be part of this. Watch Tower of the East, springtime. So this is going to come in spring. This is coming up fairly quickly. Spring is just right around the corner. And we have intensification. I'm almost getting like a twin flame with this. Now, this is going to be quite magical. There's going to be intense sparks flying here when the two of you come together. This is looking absolutely beautiful so far. Let's keep going. Are they on the same page or frequency you are on right now? Are they on the same page and frequency right now? They may need another month to get there. It's February now, March, April, I feel maybe even May, springtime. I can't remember it. That might be first day of spring. I'd have to look at that actually. I'm not 100% sure. Flying free. The unfurl of my wings and fly. So I feel like this is somebody that may be single. Okay. They maybe make a difference when it comes to people. This could be like a star sign. Star sign. Why did I say that? A star sign. Like a star seed, I meant to say. So maybe you're seeing stars as a sign that this is coming in for you. Um, maybe you're seeing symbols of stars. Maybe there's, I'm getting with the starfishes right there too. I didn't even see that until now. So it wasn't why I said star. This might be a star. Maybe this is a celebrity coming in. You never know, social media does have a range of people that maybe come through for this, but somebody's going to make a difference in your life. It's the light is going to shine wide and free here. Somebody, maybe they didn't know you were single. Maybe you're with somebody and you end up becoming single. I feel like this is somebody I'm talking to that's possibly done all the work though. Like they've done all that dark night of the soul. I'm kind of getting that you're both kind of emerging into the new world again. My I open my soul to grace. I feel like this is emerging into the world once again, into grace, getting that coming out of that dark night of the soul here. Sorry, I banged my microphone there. Sorry about that. Launching your journey. I am in an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Now, this person may not be in your town. This may be somebody that has to come um, in on airplane with the luggage here or a road trip I'm getting here. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. I feel like this person is really on your page right now. They're really in that best life, living their best life, or trying to get into that best version of self. They have a lot of growth behind them. They may have done the work, gotten over the past, any past problems, and yeah, starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So this person is looking for that. They're ready. They're ready for something new. They've gotten over the past and they're not pulling that with them. Renew your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life, that clutter. So they're getting rid of that baggage. I was just talking about. Wow, thank you for the confirmation in that. And they may even be making room for you to come together in their house, maybe that spring cleaning and going through and purging a bunch of stuff to give to Goodwill. And I feel like this is kind of, they're doing this because they may know in hearts of hearts that they have to make room for you to move in at some point. So I feel like this is kind of clearing that space, clearing that for this new fresh start. You may even be doing this as well. I'm kind of getting that mirroring kind of situation here. You're ready to launch into your journey. You may have already started a business or you're planning to launch it soon. You're emerging into a fresh start, maybe even for yourself at this point, but your person is on the same page. There's that transformation. They've already done the transformation and you probably have two here. Now, this is anything in the way of this, and I feel like whatever was is being dealt with. So there may not be anything in the way as of transformation wise. Other people? Let's find out. Are there any people in the way of this union from it coming together? So far, the energy wise, everybody's on the same frequency. There's that mirroring effect. There's journeys already started here. They may be flying free because they're looking at the possibilities of meeting you. This may be that they're coming in. Turn over a new page. Yes, there it is right there with that transformation. This is beautiful because I feel like it's like I'm writing my new chapter, my next chapter of my life. I've learned so much. I've let go of the past and the hurts, and I've learned from my mistakes. Moving forward, I can't make it up. It's just all right here. It's all the feeling I'm getting. It's just all kind of transforming and swapping over that parallel shift that's coming through for a lot of people, a lot of signs. Leo, your sign is totally transformation here. Accepting challenges, trust your inner resources. I feel like whatever challenges may come, you're ready for them. I feel like you may have that inner spark of, yeah, let's get this. I can do anything and I'm going to overcome anything. And I feel so renewed. I feel like there's a difference here. Now, it may be that they're excited about maybe meeting you. Maybe you've met online. Maybe you're going to come together at some point here. There's something coming here. I feel like there's that movement going through here. Balanced life, love, seeks your well-being. So this person may be wanting to look after you, take care of you, and there's some balance here in your life. I feel like you might balance one another out here. Leo, this person that you has coming in for you, or if you are this Leo coming in, maybe it's for another Leo or a different sign. Those 3 signs that I gave you: Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. Is kind of why Pisces even in there too. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Wow. I feel like there's just that renewal of life. Everything looks better, vibrant, more clear, and the colors are brighter. Everything seems brighter. And this could be that their anticipation of maybe meeting you. Now, maybe they have no idea they're going to meet you. Maybe it just happens. Celebrating life. Make your life a celebration. And I feel like they may have this little celebration within their heart of hearts when it comes to meeting you, that realization that maybe you're the one. Imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. And this I feel like this person wants a victory here. They're really seeing themselves maybe with you as in your life and what that could look like. And you and theirs. So after meeting them, what is your heart saying about each other? Let's see. Wow, I can't make up. Twin flame, I said it already, that mirroring effect. Thank you for the confirmation there, because twin flame symbolizes the harmony and the balance of soul counterparts. I talked about balance as well. So there's some balance in this lifetime when it comes to one another. I feel like you're just really going to get on this journey and feelings. Taking time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing when you come into this. It's going to be sparks flying. There's an intensity here. Come the spring, you're really going to feel that intensity. You're going to have that heart rate up. You're going to feel that energy kind of course through you. Yeah, that enlightenment of that recognition almost. The recognize that you are one with the divine and that they're bringing this through. There's something that's going to enlighten you about this person. Love conquers all. I can't make this up. There's going to be, yeah, you're ready to let go and the universe to take over. You're going to be in the flow of everything. You're just going to enjoy and celebrate life and have no expectations whatsoever when it comes to this. You're just going to ride the ride and see how it goes. And what comes out of it. I feel like there might be steps that you end up taking. Where is this going? What do you see when it comes to us? Do you see us? A love bond grows stronger over time, so you may start this off as friends and it gets deeper. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. You may question this. Maybe it's too good to be true, or that is how you're feeling. You're not sure how to read this person. Maybe it's like, I know what I'm feeling. I know that they're feeling this too. I can tell. But what are we going to do about it? Are they open to anything else coming from this? Or is it just going to be uh, strictly platonic? Or is it going to become something more? Maybe it already is. Maybe there's a lot of passion there. Maybe you can't keep your hands off each other. But there's boundaries. I'm getting boundaries here. There's respect here too about your boundaries. Telepathic. So you both kind of know what the other one is saying without saying it. And I feel like it's that telekinetic or that telepathic. Yeah, there's your souls recognizing each other. The divine will help you recognize the signs and miracles. So I feel like after you two meet, there's going to be no denying how you feel about one another. Wow, your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. So I feel like there's a lot of love here. I feel like there's going to be some type of union coming through here. Let's just see what your soul is saying about this person. What is your soul saying about this person? We know what your heart's saying, but what is your soul saying about this? You're finding strength from within. You've been looking for this person and you feel like you may have been, this is somebody you're finding to be, you might be finding what you're good at too, for a career through this person. Maybe you find an interest in what they're doing. Maybe you could see yourself doing this. Maybe you see yourself maybe joining forces here. I feel like family is a huge thing for you. I feel like that may be so for this person. There's boundaries. I knew those boundaries were here. I could feel them. There was that mutual respect to one another when it comes to the boundaries. Prosperity and financial health. I feel like there's a lot of blessings coming in here and miracles upon miracles and blessings upon blessings. You both may have gone through something that you're both getting rewarded for. Yeah, they may find you very beautiful. You may find them very attractive. There's a lot of beauty here. I feel like there's that maybe even power couple coming through here, Leo, when it comes to this, because this is such a beautiful union. They look really good together, very attractive together, and they're on a mission to do something together, possibly for spirit. Yeah, there's well-being here. You both, I feel like you get each other. There's that sense of well-being. Yeah, because there's friendship here too. Like you're good friends. And I feel like you're going to start off as friends. You know there's something more. Maybe this is a friend you've known maybe when you were a child or teenage years. And this may be a reunion of some sort of coming back together with this rebirth. This may be somebody coming in that maybe you never really had a sexual, um, where you actually had any relationship sexually. Maybe you wanted to, but it never happened, is kind of what I'm getting with this. Maybe you really wanted to, but it never really happened. I feel like there was maybe a sense of fear. Maybe it was in your teenage years. Maybe you were still a virgin at that time. I feel like there's some simple pleasures coming through here is just being friends. enjoying your friendship with one another. I feel like whatever boundaries, there's no more crossing those boundaries. You will respect me or you can walk now, is kind of what I'm getting. It's like, um, I'm balanced and I'm good with who I am. And if you can't see my worth and who I am through that, then you have to go. And I feel like this is kind of on both sides. You both need to be respecting one another. It's not just one side or the other. I feel like if there was something that went wrong, maybe you just moved away and you never talked to this person again. Or maybe if you did run into each other along the way somewhere, possibly, I'm kind of getting maybe there was an argument of this rebirth of why that maybe something turned cold here. So let's just see here what outcome. No, not an outcome yet. All right, that was your soul is saying. So there is a friendship there. So let's see what your inner spirit is saying. That spark of um you're passionate about. What is your passion saying about this person? Improvise. I feel like this has to do with stability here. So you may be trying to improvise, or I'm getting kind of compromise. So needing to compromise and improvise, maybe go down a different channel or way than you had originally thought. Maybe you have to improvise on where you're going to live or compromise on that, improvise on maybe certain things of getting to where you need to go. So maybe you don't have all the things you need to get there and you're going to have to improvise in another way. Yeah, you're going to be fluid. With the number 10 here, I feel like uh, all the cycles have been kind of pushed apart where, oops, I keep touching the microphone. Sorry about that. I feel like whatever cycles you were in before, I feel like those have passed now. With the number 10, those are over. And now you're able to be in that fluid state and not have any expectations of where things are going to go or have any things put onto you or you putting them onto this other person. There's just a sense of well-being and fun and just enjoying life. Consciously complete. Yeah, we talked about this being over, whatever this is, whatever cycle is over here. There's some type of reflecting here. You consciously accepted something or completed a cycle here, or your person has. And I feel like there's that um, sense of completion as well of being a better version of self here. Maybe you inspire this person or they inspire you. Master the dance. Yeah, spirit here, or ascended masters actually, that are coming through. Spirit guides, possibly, or ancestors. Somebody's coming through here that's mastered this. It's mastering the dance of life. And I feel like this is kind of knowing that just enjoying life is what we're meant to be doing. And it's not so much of waiting to enjoy it, it's enjoy it while you can, because it's not a long time before you know it. You're already in your 80s, and as you look back on your life and you coulda, woulda, shoulda, and didn't. And it's a matter of taking your life into your hands of what you want to do. Yeah, being in the present. This may be a change for you. This is a change coming. If it hasn't happened already, I feel like this consciously completing maybe how to be in the fluid. Now, this is saying that you're catching yourself on some of your behaviors that you may have been doing before. Maybe some triggers, maybe knowing that you have to work on those things, about maybe some of your insecurities. Maybe if you were cheated on, maybe you're wondering, is this person too good to be true? Is this person gonna cheat on me? Is this person, you may be facing some of those fears, and remembering and catching yourself to try to stay in the present. This person was not the person that hurt you. And to project anything from the past, from the other person that hurt you onto this new person isn't really fair to them. They haven't done anything to you as of yet, unless they're coming back from the past and they have hurt you in some way, shape, or form. Of course, then that's going to be a whole different situation. And that may be something you've already gotten over here. It's already restarted things here for you where I feel like I've already dealt with that. That's already been done for you. I feel like you're over it, whatever it was. Fine tuning yourself. Yes, I'm talking about catching yourself and realizing that you still are working on that and giving yourself a break because beating yourself up about it isn't going to help. Um, Fine tune what you need to learn here or be conscious of that you're doing. That you, and I feel like you strongly don't want to keep going back to that or feeling those feelings. I feel like you want to be over that part and fine tuning that behavior that you may be doing here. Um, is not to beat yourself up about it and talk nasty to yourself either, because you're needing to stay in that present form of being in the flow, being good with yourself, having those positive affirmations and having those positive thoughts, right? So let's just see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have notice the pattern. So noticing your own patterns of what you're doing here, of those things that you keep doing, right? It's kind of just saying that you're needing to change those things with the number 5. This is adapting to those things, being curious of how you can overcome them, finding a way to do so, having that freedom to change yourself, being conscious of what you're doing and how that maybe conflicts with you, because I feel like you want to be that better version of yourself. You're trying really hard to work on yourself to get there. And I feel like you feel like you've healed. And then somebody new comes into your life and it sparks up some of these things for you that you may realize you're still having troubles with. But being conscious of those things and seeing the patterns of your behavior that need to change is a step in the right direction. And I feel like you're going to overcome that. And this person may help you find a way of doing that. I feel like they want the best for you, like they want you to get where you need to go. I feel like there's support here. They give you some type of strength, patience. You need to be patient with yourself. It's not going to happen overnight with this change, with the number 5. So having the patience to be patient with yourself, give yourself a break is kind of what I'm hearing here. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to see the changes as you become more comfortable with this person of they're going to show you that they're there for you. They're going to show you that they're your good friend, that they care about you, that they want the best for you, that they are interested in you. Maybe even more than a friend. Maybe they always have been. Maybe this is your person and this is a telepathy thing going on here. Talking with one another, conversing with one another without even saying a thing. Oh, this is a soulmate here. Okay. This is a divine love I'm getting. That with the 111, the twin flame and a soulmate connection is really a emperor and empress love here, that highest love you can achieve. And this is going to be a big change for you. This is going to be such a pull for this person. This person is going to be so in love with you. You're going to be so in love with them. And this connection is going to be so engaging that nobody else around you matters. And you may not even see anyone else, and neither will they. With the number 5 here, and we have number 9. Say what you mean. Don't beat around the bush. Don't um don't play any games. Just say how you feel. And I feel like then that way you're not going to have any animosity or any misunderstandings about what you're actually saying. Say what you mean, say how you feel, say what's going on right here and now. Okay? Discover your life purpose. You may find that with this person, with the number 11 coming back in with your ascended masters, they're showing you the way. I feel like they brought you together to show you that there's something you're both meant to do. You have that telepathy here. You're going to find this is wild. Like, this is such a wild ride you're going to have here. With the number 6 here, this may have something to do with family oriented. Maybe it's a family business. Maybe it's some type of service for spirit or type of service um, to the public, maybe even to those who can't speak for themselves. This is some type of responsibility that you're going to nurture here. There's going to be some harmony and cooperation between the two of you. It's going to be so wild because it's going to be such a wild ride, is what I'm getting with the boat there. And it's going to be surprising you both, I feel like, to discover whatever this is that you're going to end up doing. And I feel like this is going to be so awesome. You're going to maybe even travel to do this. I'm seeing traveling here. I'm getting maybe going to conferences and writing off those as your business. Maybe part of that has conferences that you go to, and this is a way of you seeing the world together. Maybe you end up being partners in this business and it really thrives for you. There's prosperity here. There's a lot of gold coming through here. So let's just see, what is the outcome of this meeting with each other? So, what happens after you meet one another and your friends and everything? What happens next? Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human! Exclamation mark. So, I feel like with the number 3, this is that creativity, maybe having that growth going on here, that self-expression, being able to talk and have a communication with this person is key for you. I feel like you need somebody that can talk and talk to you in a way that is going to make you feel good about yourself and lift you up instead of tearing you down. I mean, if somebody's tearing you down, they're not meant to be around you. I feel like you're in a higher vibration here, and I feel like this is just saying yes to something. Your higher calling of whatever you're meant to be doing here. Plant seeds of intention. All right. Go, grow, and glow. I feel like this is going to be a huge glow up here with the number 3-3. So we have 1-2-2-1. So I feel like you need to maybe look up that number. I'm only getting really, I mean, I've been saying numbers, maybe plug those ones in, but these ones are really resonating for me for this outcome. So 1-2-2-1, and find out what that means. Maybe punch it in for your angel messages, angel number messages. All right, maybe what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are trying to convey to you that you need to know about. All right, Leo, what is the outcome of this meeting each other? There's a lot of love and telepathy. There's a bond. There's that twin flame, soulmate, divine union. For this, you were born to do. You both were. I feel like this is something you both have great talent in. I feel like this is something that you're going to really cultivate and make a go of with each other. Foster your intentions for incarnating in this dimension. So you may have come here for this. You were born to do this. This is a contract you've made with this person to come to this lifetime to do. And I feel like you're meeting the one that you're meant to meet here to do this with. This is going to be that higher calling where you're planting those seeds of intention. You might be doing that now. You're manifesting this to come in for you for this year, for this spring. And if it's not this spring, it will definitely be next spring, is what I'm getting. So start manifesting with the cycles of the moon. On the new moon, start manifesting on that new moon. Write out your intentions of what you're looking for. From now until the new moon, I would be looking at what you really want in your life. What do you want for your life, your best life to look at like? And it can be, it doesn't matter if it's like so out there. I mean, make it so it's gonna something that could possibly happen. But on the other hand, maybe it's a miracle and it just shows up, right? Maybe you're needing a new car and there's a new car in the driveway. Okay. Maybe you're having certain things going on and you're seeing this happen for yourself, and make it magical. Make it so it doesn't make sense how it got there in the first place. That's what miracles are, right? A splendid torch. Blaze brightly. I feel like you both have Leo, this may be somebody that is really a bright light too. You both may shine. I'm getting fire, so it could be Scorpio as well. That Leo, Aries, Sag feeling here. And it may just be that you have some of these signs within your chart. Um, you could have these in your chart, but your person um, I feel is coming in, and this is going to be what you were both born to be doing here. The thin, thin veil, let go and let glow. I feel like you may have abilities, we all do, but some people are able to tap into their clairs better than others. So maybe it takes somebody passing over for you to be able to connect with that world or see what you need to see in that world, or them coming to you and you seeing them in that world where you connect on a higher level. Okay. So it says, let go and let glow. And I feel like this is your fulfillment coming through here. Maybe you've asked for gifts to show up for you, or tapping into those gifts. 10,000 angels. Lean on your cycle of supernatural support. I can't make it up. Come on, right? Like number 8 here. So this is saying to me that you have angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. You may have asked for some way of connecting with them, and that is what's coming in. You're going to be finding out what gifts you may have. This may take you in a huge calling that you had not anticipated. Perhaps you go on tour and you are like the Long Island medium. Maybe you become a medium and you can maybe talk to people that have passed over their loved ones. Maybe like uh God, what's the kid's name? He's older now, but Tyler. And then there's the other one that's on YouTube. Oh, geez, I can't think of their name right now, but um, just amazing mediums that come up and they're so spot on. Okay. Maybe that is something you end up doing. Maybe you help find the dead. Maybe you help bring lost souls home. Uh, you become the elixir of life. Wow. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. Wow. This is number 5. So this is going to be such a change for you to see yourself in this light, this glow this glow up. You're not going to believe that this is your life. It's going to come in much better than you ever thought possible. I'm really picking up that you're going to be sitting there going, like, this is such a wild ride. I can't believe this is my life. And that you found your love of your life and you're living your best life and you've manifested all these beautiful things to come in. Maybe a house and a boat and a beach house, and maybe you've got the toys to go with it, and you're totally enjoying your life with your person, and you're traveling and you're doing all those things, and money's no option. You are no is not a problem for you. Like, you're financially set. You're able to do all the things you've always wanted to do. I feel like whatever you do here is just going to be amazing. I'm picking up amazing, amazing. All right, it's getting to be a long video again, so I'm trying to get these down, but dang, it just ends up being that I can't help but the messages are coming through so quickly in some ways. So December and February is here. So Capricorn, Aquarius, um, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius. Wow. So I didn't I say that here? I was picking up Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius. There's also Scorpio. Oh, there's Libra. So maybe it's a Libra I'm picking up on. There's that earth sign, that Capricorn, knowing. There's that wise owl of knowing. We have, like always, a beautiful princess. I feel like you're going to be treated like a princess here. Like always, princess. Beautiful princess. I'm getting beauty. Beauty princess. Wow. They're going to make a lot of memories with the camera here. You're going to be living your best life. Somebody's going to feel like your king. I feel like maybe, and if you're a masculine, then you are going to feel like a king. And if you're a feminine, your king is coming, your person. Now we have the 8 and 10, or this could be a B. Yes, but A, B. So B may be significant. Maybe the person's name starts with a B. Okay. So, wow, Leo, this is amazing. So maybe your person, um, their name starts with a B. Maybe your name starts with a B. Wow, this is beautiful. I really am enjoying this reading. I feel like with the Leo, they're quite the limelight type of person, like no problem being in the limelight. And I feel like there's certain people that are quite doable when it comes to uh, certain things in their life. Maybe this person wanted to be an actor, or perhaps they're really good at conversing with people and are not shy about walking up to somebody and saying, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, do you know about this or that or whatever?" I feel like you and this person have no problem with the gift of gab. A lot of air energy coming through here with the Aquarius, and then with the Libra as well. I feel like I wasn't feeling too much air before, but it's like boom, like this is coming through again for me about conversing. Now, I don't know if it came through anywhere in here, but I feel like you both are able to have that conversation that you need to have. You like talking with them. Like, it doesn't matter what you talk about, there's a lot to talk about. You really enjoy talking with this person, hearing their voice, or finding out how they're doing, or just there's an interest here. You both have that interest towards one another where you're wanting to know more. So anyways, Leo, this is what I have for you. What a great reading. I'm glad to see that some of these signs are starting to move forward within the readings that I've been giving. And it seems like things are starting to come to fruition for some people here. And I'm really enjoying to see that it's never just always coming and never getting there. I feel like this is actually arriving for some of you. So, wow, good luck to you all. I really enjoyed this reading and I hope you do too. This is going to be a wild ride. A whirlwind romance is kind of what I'm getting with this. This is really beautiful. All right, you guys, if you want to get in on that free reading by me with a video personalized for you via email, it's worth $100 Canadian. So it is an hour reading-ish around there, 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes I've had it go over, but that just depends on the messages that I'm receiving for you. And I go with that. I just go with that because it's important that whatever messages come through are arriving to the right people when they need to hear them. So, all right, you guys, thank you all for the donations, the likes, subscribes, and the subscribe if you're not with us already. I appreciate each and every one of you, of course, and take care. Don't forget to hit that like button if this resonates for you or if you want to claim it. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.